Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinky, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the first Bitcoin futures ETF trades nearly $1 billion in one day. As you know, it was launched yesterday on the New York Stock Exchange and almost broke the record for the debut ETF. The second thing I would like to talk about, it's all about that Coinbase announced that it will provide crypto custody service for the pilot program of Novi, Facebook's new digital wallet subsidiary. And what is that all about? Because you're not talking about Facebook's crypto, DM. It's something else. And the third news is all about that, Bitcoin network difficulty has adjusted upward for 7 times in the row, and it hasn't done that since 2019. So even getting Bitcoin mined, so the Bitcoin mining is getting more and more difficult. Guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to get the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news, the only thing you have to do really subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I'm bringing them for you every weekday. The only thing you have to do, subscribe, bell button, all that's it. And if you like this kind of content, also smash the like button, highly appreciated. Check out the links under this video. There's a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, a very useful one for many people. And also links with many discounts if you would like to join, for instance, the cryptocurrency exchange, just like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, FTX, and so on and so forth. So check them out, it's worth it. And now, when we're looking at the market, we can see that the Bitcoin really close to its all-time high. At the moment, 63,943, and it was actually higher than that, almost 3% increase in the last 24 hours, 16 in 7 days. Ethereum at $3,850 at the moment. And when we're looking at the winners, we see OKB 25% up, who will be talking 11%, Heather Hashgraph 10%. When we're looking at the losers, the top 3 would be Flow going down 8%, then Virtual Protocol 7%, and Stacks 6%. And yeah, that's it. So let's have a look this candlestick chart. Look at this. What we seeing right now is that we are roughly let's put it in the line exactly. Yeah, there you go. So 1.2% away from Bitcoin all-time high. It's nothing. Imagine it went up almost 3% in the last 24 hours, and we're so far away. So it can happen basically today. It's totally possible. Will it happen? We will see. Of course, you don't know. But when we're looking at here, the volume is pretty nice. Of course, when you look at the RSI, it's really high now, above 70. So we can see that Bitcoin is overbought. But yes, in these times, around all-time highs, it's crazy times. So it's going to go sideways and, of course, going to break it. After an uptrend, again, a kind of pullback, it's natural. So do expect that. But when it will exactly happen, we don't know. Now we're fighting for the all-time high. This is the new thing. Also, because of this, the Bitcoin dominance is also increasing right now, 47% at the moment. And look, here is this line, this neckline. And when it will be broken, sorry, I'm just about to sneeze, but hopefully not. Okay, so when it will be broken, then actually it can go even higher, can kick off from here, and then Bitcoin dominance can grow. And right now, this is what we can see. So all eyes on Bitcoin at the moment, less about the altcoins. When Bitcoin will get a small pullback or it's going sideways for a while, this is the time again for altcoins. But now it can happen that, yes, now Bitcoin gets the full focus, and therefore the Bitcoin price could go up very, very nicely, and even outperforming many, many altcoins for in the next couple of weeks. And then, of course, altcoins will get, if it's going to happen in the same way, what just happened back in 2017, 18, you know, that bull market, or we're talking about 2013 at the end of the year. If the same things are happening, altcoins will also get their momentum. Okay, and now looking at the first news. And the first news is all about that you guys know that the Bitcoin ETF, the Bitcoin futures ETF, put it correctly, was launched yesterday on the New York Stock Exchange, and almost broke a record. So yesterday, as we all know, the first Bitcoin futures ETF was starting to trade on the New York Stock Exchange, and nearly trades 1 billion in one day. So the first ever Bitcoin ETF has hit the market, and it's nearly broke the trading record for any debuting ETF. The first US Bitcoin futures ETF launched, that was yesterday, and eager investors traded 280 million worth of shares in just the first 20 minutes. By the time the market closed on Tuesday, nearly 1 billion in shares changed hands. And only one ETF in the history of US ETFs hit 1 billion on its first day, and that was BlackRock's Carbon Transition Readiness in April. Bloomberg ETF researcher analyst James said, "I thought if it traded 250 million in the first day, it would be a success. It did it in just 30 minutes." So yes, we can see, and this is actually the bottom line why they brought this whole article, that there is a huge need for a Bitcoin ETF. There was, and obviously this is not even the spot one. The spot ETF would be the crucial one. That would be the most important, which actually can bring up Bitcoin price higher. Even this one helped a lot because, you know, as you can see, the price of Bitcoin rose to 5-month high, 63,293, and it was actually a bit higher of that, following shares of Proce's ETF opening for trading. And yeah, here it's all the details about how much it was traded for. And yeah, Bito will open up exposure to Bitcoin to a large segment of investors who have a brokerage account and are comfortably buying stocks and ETF, but not desire to get through the hassle and the learning curve of establishing another account with a cryptocurrency provider and creating a Bitcoin wallet, or are concerned of these providers may be unregulated and subjected to security risk, Procer CEO Michael Spear said on Monday. So this is basically the main reason why Bitcoin ETFs could be so great, because not everybody is keen to learn how this whole cryptocurrency world works, how to store your crypto, and they are afraid from unregulated crypto exchanges. But this is for them the safe way to do it, and this still can be in this way in Bitcoin. But as I said, the Bitcoin ETF, the spot ETF, is the one what we all waiting for. Maybe this is the futures Bitcoin ETF is the one which opens the doors. And well, I think it just takes time, and the other one will come as well. Right. Okay. Second thing I would like to talk about, it's all about Facebook and its wallet Novi and the collaboration with Coinbase. So what's that all about? So here is another news. Facebook turns to Coinbase Paxos for Novi crypto wallet. From today, That was yesterday. Yeah, so since yesterday, people in the US and Guatemala can buy Paxos dollar through a pilot version of Facebook's digital wallet, Novi. And whoops, that's too much zoom in. Okay. Coinbase announced that it will provide crypto custody service for a pilot program of Novi, Facebook's new digital wallet subsidiary. While there is no mention of DM, Facebook's long-anticipated cryptocurrency, pilot user will be able to start trading Paxos dollars (USD) through their Novi accounts. All Paxos purchased on Novi are held on the deposit through a Coinbase custody. Users can then send money around the world, sustainably, instantly, securely, and with no fees. So interesting now that this kind of Novi wallet did start off. It's kind of pilot program, what is running. We still wait for DM, which is not coming, waiting for all kind of regulations. But Paxos dollar, it's tradable. And yeah, this is actually the start of the story, probably, because the whole story started with Facebook Libra, and then it was, we expected a lot expected a lot from that, and well, nothing really happened. Then many companies joined and then went away. And then they changed the name. There is like a DM, which they were waiting for, but there's still problem with all these regulations. But now we have this, at least. And if these things will continue in a good way, then actually Facebook can also bring some intention to crypto. There's no question of that, but this is now the next step for them. I think it's worth to talk about it. Right. And the third thing is all about that the mining is getting more and more difficult for Bitcoin miners. Well, not just the price of Bitcoin is going up, but also the hash rate, so the mining difficulty. And what is this all about? For those of you who don't know, Bitcoin has its own system. It's built into the system and it's working automatically. And roughly speaking, every second week, there is a readjustment of how difficult it is to mine Bitcoin. And obviously, when more and more miners join, more computers join the game, it has to get more difficult because they will, find the hash with those many computers sooner. When many miners leave the game and there are less miners working and mining, then they have to make it easier to keep that 10 minutes average for one block of Bitcoin, because this is the time what we need, and this is set into the system. So we don't, if it's too short time, it would be too short, it will be too quick, there would be many forks, and then it will be a whole mess. So it's for a reason slowed down for 10 minutes in average. And now what we're experiencing, that the Bitcoin network difficulty has adjusted upward for the 7th time in a row. So actually, 7 times, if you're looking at this 2 weeks period then it's 7 times in the row, it's getting more difficult. Don't forget that there was this big hash rate fall back here, at the first part of the year, end of spring, when, China announced that so they stop Bitcoin mining. They're not allowed, they banned Bitcoin mining in China. There was a huge stop in the hash rate. So there was a point when, of course, it was a recovery, and of course it's increasing. This is another reason for that, but it hasn't happened since 2019. And of course, it's getting more expensive to mine Bitcoin in this way. And more miners now join the game. They would like to participate. So this is now just the present situation, but the system is working very nicely. And I think this is the most important thing. Guys, that's it for today. Smash the like button if you like this kind of content, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, if you would like to get this daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, because I'm making these videos and putting them on YouTube every weekday to keeping you up to date. Guys, I'm coming back tomorrow. I wish you a great day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.